What's up, guys? Positive update on Ronaldo López. That makes the Braves offseason and things a lot more interesting, and the ability to possibly be more creative with both the starting rotation and pen with the emergence of guys like Tyler Kinley. I'm pretty darn sure, 99.9% sure, we're going to exercise Kinley's 2026 $5 million option. He's been the eraser for the Braves since coming over and taking the 8th inning role. I still think Raisel Iglesias would be an important piece to bring back, but that just depends on how free agency goes. And I believe, if my math is correct, $50 to $60 million to spend this offseason. But with the positive update of Ronaldo López throwing off the mound today, 20 pitches, and he's been pretty steadfast in wanting and saying he wants to be back in the starting rotation, and that's all he would do. Today he said that he's more open to the pen, and he's been a dominant reliever in the past. And he did it a couple of times for the Braves as well, and it was quick, easy, breezy. And with the emergence of Joey Wentz, he could be a definite swingman in the bullpen as well. Not a free agent until 2026. I know he's had a couple clunkers of late as a starter, but we've seen a lot of good from Joey Wentz, so that's an interesting piece as well. Starter, bullpen swingman, and obviously Aaron Bummer's dealt with shoulder issues or shoulder inflammation, which has had him on the IL for a lot of August, but he gets more flack than he probably should. The 2 starts that he had that Snicker left him in have kind of ballooned his outings, and I'm not saying he didn't struggle at points this season, but he's been pretty unlucky. And last year he didn't have a batted ball over 100 miles an hour against him until the last week of the season, if I'm not mistaken. So there's still a lot to like with Aaron Bummer as well. So, I mean, you can have Joe Jimenez coming back from knee issues. He could be a closer, or you sign Iggy back and lengthen that bullpen even more, because you're likely going to have Pierce Johnson back. You could maybe trade Aaron Bummer for something in the starting rotation. You've got a lot more options with Ronaldo López more willing to possibly go back in the bullpen, and that's really, really, really exciting. He also said that the pain that he's been feeling in his shoulder has been there for about 4 years, and the shoulder surgery alleviated that, so it definitely gives us a lot more options. Yes, I want Iggy back, but if that doesn't happen, you've got even more options that way. Plus, the Tyler Kinley emergence might be the most important thing that's happened this year, outside of Hurston Waldrop's emergence as well. But I think having so many more options that you can feel good about and not wear down Dylan Lee like we've had to this year, because he's been our most consistent reliever, and I think it's catching up to him. So I think the depth and versatility, I've been preaching it this whole season, that we need depth and versatility, and and it's starting to feel like it's going to happen with these guys getting back and getting healthy, and I feel like that is so awesome, and it's going to be very, very interesting to see how the offseason plays out. But this is a good, very, very good development, and exciting to see how Alex Anthopoulos and company work that out. Because let's be honest, most of the targets that the Braves were linked to have either had a bad year or down year for their standards, or a injury that has derailed their season. So it was kind of darned if you do, darned if you don't on that realm. But I think the emergence of some pieces for the Braves, both in the rotation and the bullpen, have made the offseason more intriguing and less. You need pieces, obviously, but you have maneuverable pieces that make it a lot more exciting and interesting. So as always, go Braves, champions forever. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Helps out a lot. Thanks, guys.